Hello everyone, my name is Michael Robillard and this is the Evolving Trader. And we have reached part 5 of a basic and effective technical analysis setup. Let me break you in on a little secret. The things that I'm teaching you in this series, people have spent hundreds and thousands of dollars to learn. I know this for a fact because I'm one of those people that have spent hundreds and thousands of dollars to learn. I have been in the stock market for over 15 years, and I have spent a substantial amount of money learning from some of the best, buying books, hundreds of dollars on books, thousands of hours on videos, going through all kinds of weekend seminars, retreats, weekly conferences, and I have wrapped all of that knowledge into this brief series so that you can be the most effective trader that you can be. And I'm doing it at no cost to you. Why? Because this is my way of paying it forward, folks. This is my way of solving a huge problem that we face in this country. And hopefully by the time we're done with this series, you will see that this is not just any old series. This is a life-changing series that I am giving to you at no cost to you. Now, before we get started, I would really like you to go ahead and hit that like button down at the bottom. Also hit the subscribe button and the alerts because you don't want to miss a single video in this series. And folks, once I'm done with this series, we're just getting started. I'm not going to stop with just this series. I will be coming out with more and more videos to help you be the best trader in the stock market that you can be. So let's go ahead and get going here. Today, this is going to be a nice little brief video for you showing you something new. Let's go ahead and get to the disclaimers. Once again, everything in this series is all for educational purposes. I am not telling you to buy or sell anything in this series. If you have made a decision to become serious in the stock market, please take the time to evaluate your financial situation and know the amount of risks that you can take, because there are risks in the stock market. I am giving you the good and the bad. Yes, there are risks, but the rewards are incredible. So folks, let's go ahead and jump right to it. Today we are going to learn about a nice little indicator called the Ttm Scalper Alert. This indicator works great with what I have already shown you. And before we get into what this indicator does, let's go ahead and jump onto a chart here. As you can see, I am looking at the NASDAQ 100, and what I'm gonna do is randomly select a stock. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I'm just picking something. Let me close this here. I'm just picking something, hitting a number. Doesn't matter what it is. There we go. I've never even heard of this stock. It's SBUX. Don't even know. Oh, this is Starbucks. Starbucks' company. Okay. So before we move any further, what I want to do is take a brief moment to kind of put everything that we've learned so far together. So we're going to look at Starbucks' stock right here. Let me go all the way back to the beginning. And what we're going to do is use just looking at the body of the candlestick, using the RSI, using the MACD, and we're going to determine when to come in and when to go out of a position. Okay, we're going to do this together. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to show you that this series does have value. If you have not watched the previous series, the previous videos before this video, I strongly suggest that you stop what you're doing, go back and watch numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then catch up, because I'm about to just go over a general overview of everything that we've learned so far. All right, so we are going to take Starbucks one day at a time. We are on a daily chart here, so each candlestick represents a day, and we're going to look for a time to go in and a time to go out. All right, so right now we're actually in a good time to go in, because looking at the RSI, the stock is being oversold, right? And also looking at the MACD, we see that it has reached this is probably the rock bottom here for this stock. So let's move this one day forward. Oh, still going down. All right, so what are we doing? We're looking at everything. Moving again. Up. That's a hammer, but that's not the type of hammer that we would be looking for at this position. As you can see, it keeps going down. Oh, look at that. We got a strong, it's coming up, but now's not the right time. Let's see. So we are moving each day here. Now we are looking at this seriously. Now we are seriously taking a look at this. The RSI is going back up. As you can see here, our convergence divergence line is curving back up. Now I can look at this and say, is this a good time to go in? But we're not sure yet. Let's move one more day. Oh, this looks like a strong sign. Now I would say, okay, and now I'm going in. Why? Because this has reached a Cahold. Remember which series I talked about Cahold? This is a Cahold right here. A close above high of last day, which this definitely did. Closed over here. Here's the next day. So now I'm saying, okay, let me jump in here now. So using just what we have learned so far, looking at the RSI, looking at the MACD, looking at the candlestick pattern, we're jumping in. And look at that. Look at that. Do we jump out? What does this look like? This can be marked as an inverse hammer up at the top. And sure enough, it went down. But is it going to stay down? Look at that. Oh, what does this tell you? Look at this hammer right here. That's a beautiful looking hammer. Look at the indicators. What is this telling us? Stock is about to jump up. Let's see if I am right. Boom. Look at that. I just wanted to take a brief moment to show you that everything that I'm telling you, everything that I've been showing you in this video, if all we do is stop right here, you can make money. Period. You saw what we did just now. All we did was look at the RSI, look at the MACD, and we made a decision based on that alone. I randomly selected Starbucks, didn't even know it was Starbucks. Randomly selected Starbucks, and we looked at when to come in, when to go out. Folks, there is a learning curve, but once you get that learning curve, the stock market is yours to conquer, yours to subdue. And there are people out there subduing the stock market each and every day. I just wanted to take a brief moment just to put together everything that we've done so you can see the value in what we're showing. Now, we're about to increase that value because I am about to show you another indicator that can be used in conjunction with everything that we've learned so far. and that is the Ttm Scalper Alert. And once again, we're going to go to our edit studies up at the top. Come here, just type TT. And as you can see, there's a bunch of them, right? And all of these are good. The most popular out of these are probably the Ttm Squeeze, which some people prefer over the MACD. It does pretty much the same thing as the MACD, but it just presents in a different way. Let me give you a quick look so you can take a look for yourself. This is what the Ttm Squeeze looks like. Green simply means that it is, those little green dots simply means it's on an upward. Now, the time frame for this, I am not completely sure. So this is looking at the overall long term. So if you are investment trading, you would follow those little dots down at the bottom. You would follow those green dots for long-term investment, because that's when it's showing, that's when you could see that it is following, right? But I don't really use it because it does the same thing. To me, it does the same thing as MACD, but it's all up to you. If you like this, obviously pretty much the same thing. Lighter green means it's going up, darker green means it's going down, red means it's going down, yellow means it's coming up from a downward trend, right? So pretty much the same thing as the MACD. I mean, so let me go back. I know this was a bit of a tangent, but just wanted to give you an idea. Oh, let me get my MACD back in there. And let me get, oh, the Ttm Scalper Alert as well. Okay, folks, this is the Scalper Alert. These little arrows that you see right here. Now, what is the purpose of the Scalper Alert? Let me minimize this again, just to give you an idea. Okay, so as we can see here from Starbucks, this is a strong upward trend going on right here, right? Strong upward trend. If you're investment trading, this is a investor's wet dream right here. Beautiful, beautiful upward trending for investing, for long-term investing, right? But as you can see, within that upward trend, the stock goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, if you are not doing long-term investing and you're looking to make profit at a shorter time span, that is what the Ttm Scalper Alert is all about. Showing you points that the stock is scalping during whatever trend, whether it's an upward trend or a downward trend. As you can see, like right here, you still can make money using the Ttm Scalper Alert. As you can see here, downward trend, you still have it going up and down, you're making money. Making money either way, right? So let us talk a little bit about this beautiful scalper. Let me get rid of all of those. And let us get a little bit closer here so we can look at the anatomy of how this scalper works. The first thing that you need to know, and one of the things that I love about the Ttm Scalper Alert, is that it's not real time, all right? It waits for confirmation before it is indicated. So in other words, this little alert that we got right here, let me see if I could change. There we go. Oh. So this alert right here and this alert right here, right? They don't appear right underneath this right away. What this does is that it waits it waits for confirmation of the trend that it is, of the scalp that it is indicating. So this alert here most likely appeared when this candlestick appeared, or maybe even when this candlestick appeared. 3 to 4, maybe even 2 or 3. It's always a few steps behind, but it'll come up. Now, some people could look at that as a negative, but I see it as a positive. Even though it's not appearing right here right away, let's look at this scalp that it shows. Let's say you get in here, right? On this particular alert, that it showed up here, you jumped in over here, you didn't see it here, but you jumped in here. You're still making money, right? As you can see, still going up. Same thing with this. This one probably appeared here or here. Most likely on this one that disappeared. All right, so if you followed these two alerts, right, you would have jumped in here, you would have gotten out mostly here and here, but if you have been paying attention to my videos, right, what is this? This is an engulfing bearish. You would have known to jump ship here anyway because you're following my video, right? Just saying. You know, I know what I'm talking about. So yes, so there is a delay. To me, if you are swing trading, like I'm a swing trader, so I use this alert heavily. I look at it to determine when to go in, and I look at other indicators as a confirmation that it's okay to go in. Let's move on and look at some more. Here's another one. Once again, this arrow did not appear here. It most likely appeared here or here, right? Most likely on this arrow, on this candlestick. And once again, making money. And take a look at something here, very, very important. Look at how it lines up with the MACD and the RSI. RSI going up here. MACD, the line is changing to an upward trend, right? So we would have jumped in right here, still would have made money. And look at this. But would we have needed to see this arrow to know what this means? What does this look like? A hammer, right? Red hammer always represents that the stock is going to go down. So we know from here to jump ship that we didn't have to wait from here. But even if we did, let's say you didn't know about this and you waited till this indication came right here. Look, you still made money. Folks, this is the beauty of the Ttm Scalper Alert. Here's another nice long one that probably appeared here or here, could have been. Not sure where, but it would appear at one of these two. You jumped in, once again, using the other indicators that you got as confirmation. This system only works if you follow the confirmations. And look at that. Obviously, we would know to jump ship right here because of what this candle always represents, right? Kind of looks like a hammer, right? Inverse hammer, red, time to jump ship. We already know that. So we didn't need to see this here to know, right? We could look at this and know that it's gonna go down. Sure enough, right? So as you can see, our basic and effective technical analysis setup is growing. It is forming into shape, right? Now, the next video that we're going to do, we are going to cover 3 indicators. Once we're done with that video, we are going to jump into strategies and rules on how to use this system that I just showed you. All right, and then after that, we'll see what happens next. But this series only has 2 more videos to go before we wrap it up and call it a day. But folks, this is it. Ttm Scalper Alert. Now, if you are not using Thinkorswim, you should be able to find this if you're using like Charles Schwab, eTrader, or eTrades, TradeWinds, TradingView. You should be able to get this Ttm Scalper Alert indicator. I don't think it's that uncommon, and you can use it just as good in those brokerages as well. All right, folks. Well, this is all I have for you today. I hope you found great value in this. Definitely share this series with your friends. If you have friends and family that you want to see become financially independent, share this video with them, because we are on a mission here. We are on a mission to help Americans become more financially stable through the stock market. Once again, my name is Michael. This has been The Evolving Trader, and I will definitely see you on Wednesday. Have a good one, folks.